Coach, obviously this weekend has been phenomenal for you guys. You know, I can't name the amount of championships that you have gotten, right?
5 for 6.
5 for 6 championships. First of all, before we talk about Greco, how does that feel that you won 5 out of 6 championships throughout all age divisions?
I mean, it's unbelievable because even a couple of years ago, Tulsa, when they had the 14U for the first time with the juniors, we didn't even field full teams for either one of those squads, and we only sent one team for each one. So to see the growth within Pennsylvania, now that it's been sanctioned, and all these teams and all these girls are coming up, and they're getting on the mat, they're getting the coaching that they need, and it's just exploded in Pennsylvania. And as a college coach, I really love to see that. It makes my job as a recruiter a lot easier. But for the state itself, I mean, they're climbing the ranks with the men and the boys, and they're like, Pennsylvania's always been known for boys wrestling, like up until this year, really. Maybe last year with the 16U Fargo title, it might have started, but we've really been kind of on that offside, and now we're going to show everybody that we're just like boys, and we're going to bring it.
You know, talk about the transition from freestyle to Greco. What's the challenges of kind of getting them prepared and ready?
Even this morning, a lot of the girls were really nervous, some of them pretty anxious to get on the mat and wrestle Greco today. And my personal philosophy that I've coached by over the years is I don't teach freestyle, I don't teach folk style, I don't teach Greco, I teach wrestling. And I emphasized that to them this morning. I'm like, this is still just wrestling. I'm like, your ducks, your slides, everything that you do for your setups is still going to be your setups. You're just not attacking the leg, you're attacking the body. So it makes it a lot better when they don't think of it as Greco. They think of it as wrestling, and I think that is the most important part to calming them down. And I re-emphasized that before we went into the match with California. I was like, hey, these are the last 2 matches we're going to have. We're going to have California, whoever wins the other pool. And just keep wrestling. Don't worry about the style. Just have fun and let it fly.
You know, speaking of letting it fly, obviously you had a tough match with California in the semis, really, really close duel, and then you really came out and wrestled against Ohio. On top of the other teams, you know, what were your thoughts about today and assessments about today?
I mean, we knew California was going to probably be one of our toughest matches, if not the toughest match. A lot of us thought that should have been the actual final, but with the way the pin rankings and the points and stuff go, it didn't work out that way. But that match, I mean, they even had a couple matches really go their way, and we wound up with potentially could have been an 18-point swing. They had 2 girls that were up by 5-6 points, ended up getting pinned. So, I mean, they came to wrestle, and they almost shocked us. They almost took it away from us. And if they weren't giving up that forfeit heavyweight, and we don't get that 5 points, I mean, they had a chance to take that match. And I'll be honest, there was a point in time towards the middle of that match after Samaya got pinned, right after Julia got pinned. I was really shocked. I'm like, oh, we better start wrestling a little better, or we're in trouble here. So the girls stepped up, we fired them back up a little bit, and they came out and performed to win the match. So kudos to them, man. They found resilience and came back. I love it.
Has anyone like really, you know, I wouldn't say surprised, but really impressed you this weekend? You know, I mean, Emma Bacon really looked like on fire.
Emma Bacon, Jacqueline Bazakis, I mean, they're going to do their thing, right? They're going to be out there, they're going to have fun, they're going to score some points, they're going to pull up a highlight reel if they can. But I think Morgan Highland, probably she went completely undefeated as well to join the 2 of them, and she had some really tough competition, and she stepped up and she made it happen. She had a couple of really, really tough matches. That she was even down early and chipped away, and I was with her for freestyle, but for Greco, she put it on. She put a show on. It's good.
And finally, what's next for you? What's the thing you're looking forward to next?
Spending some time with my wife, my dog. I've been traveling a lot between the college season and reffing, and now coaching here, and I'm definitely ready to spend some time with my wife.